Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. So as you guys can see from the title, we are doing a Dollar Tree haul. I have finally scored at Dollar Tree, so let me show you guys everything that I got. Now starting off with the best find, I found the Ioni Daydream collection. Now this was definitely a later find. Now this was launched during the fall time and I finally found it. So there's so many things in here, but we're just going to take it out. So they have these shea butter lip balms in the strawberry packaging. So it has a pink one and a red one. Now these are the shades. These are so cute. These remind me so much of Tony Moly. They also have these two lip serums and then these two lip oils. These are really cute. I ended up getting two of their green tea sprays. So I first got this one and then it smelled so good and I really liked how it melted all my powders. So I ended up going again and I found another one. So now I have a backup because this really doesn't have a ton of product in it. I am so excited about this. So this is their loose baking powder in an ube shade. And now we know exactly who they're trying to dupe and I'm excited. This definitely makes it a more affordable option. And then I ended up picking up the matte primer. I finally found a primer. I never score in terms of like base products. I really never find anything like that at the dollar store, so finally found one. They do have these two brow products, so I ended up getting the brow gel and then the tinted brow gel. I thought this would be fun to test out. You know, I've been trying to test out more brow products and I thought this was really good. Now these are the last items in the collection, so I ended up finding a liquid blush and then this one in more of a peachy tone too. And then I'm excited about this. I finally get to try a liquid bronzer from Ioni and this is what it looks like. And then I ended up finding these two pH lip balms. I love pH lip stuff because it's just so fun. It's usually the same tone of pink, but I still fall for it each and every time. Now, if you've never really shopped at Be Pure, a brand that you should totally be on the lookout is Be Pure. So I have some of their newest stuff. Now, they released this brand new collection. So this is their Glow Up collection. So I ended up finding the highlighter stick, the watermelon lip oil, and the gel primer. Now they also released these lip stains, so I ended up finding two shades, Azalea and Camellia. I'm excited about these. I've always wanted to test out these like liquid ones. I used to have them when I was younger and I dearly miss them and I'm so glad that they're coming back in the makeup space. I also got one of their hydrating lip oils and then one of their lip stains. Then I ended up picking up one of their liquid bronzers in the shade Sunset Glow. Now this is from Beauty Impression, so this is their nourishing lip balm and it is berries and cream scented, but I look at the packaging, I really like those. Now we all know L.A Colors, it is a staple at Dollar Tree. I always love their products, so they also have so many new releases and they're also repackaging some of their old stuff. So they repackaged these ones. So this is just their liquid makeup, so I ended up getting these two shades in natural and creamy beige. I think both of these could work, but since there's like so little product in them, I thought I'd just test them out. And then they have like new brow stuff too, so I ended up just finding these. So I ended up getting the brow soap and then this is their brow wax. I don't know how to use this, but I'm going to figure it out and see how it works. And then you guys know my absolute love for brow powder, so I ended up finding this one. So it comes with a darker brown, a cooler mid-tone brown, and then a cream shade. You guys know my absolute love for their lip oil, so they have this new one. So this is the Dragonfruit one. I really hope that this is the same formula as we've seen previously, but I'm excited about this one. And then I also ended up finding these two extra products from their fall collection. So this was also definitely a late find. So I ended up finding this lash shade called Crazier. So it's more of this like terracotta red. And then I ended up finding another auto eyeliner in this brown shade. I'm so excited for this one. I really want a brown liner. And then these are also definite late finds. These are from their Halloween collection. So this is their liquid eyeshadow. So it's this white one and then the seafoam green one. I'm excited about this one because if this is anything like the one that they released like a while ago that I love, I think this would be so good. I also found another Ioni Lip Plumper gloss. So this one's more of this pinky berry mauve shade. I really like these. They don't make a ton of shades, but every time I find a brand new shade, they usually are stunning. I like the formula. They're not really that spicy, so if you see like the spicy label on it, it's really not that bad. I'm excited about this. I finally found the Prolux foundations. These go so viral and I've never been able to find them and I finally did. But I didn't really find my shade, so I got these two. I'm going to mix them. I'm going to figure it out. I want to try these so bad. So I ended up getting the shades Shell and Buff. I'm also thinking if this one doesn't work, this one would be a stunning bronzer contour shade. They have this new brand for Marie Claire, so I'm excited. I ended up finding these ones. So I got the contour stick in warm brown, and then these two eyeshadow palettes. I've seen so many videos on these and they look so good, and I finally found them. So I found this more rosy pink one, and then I found this cooler tone one. I am so excited about these. I think these are going to be so good, and people keep talking about them. I'm like, they probably got to be good. One of the newer brands also at Dollar Tree is this called Merciere. So I ended up finding a couple of their products. So I ended up finding this hydrating lip stain in this like berry mauve tone. The thing with the like Dollar Tree packaging is sometimes it's not glued correctly, so it like easily falls out. So it's already falling out. But I'm excited. It's a really pretty tone. I think this would be so pretty. Even though we are in the holiday season already, I think this would still be good in January and February. This would be so pretty as a vampy, I don't know, like a vampy Valentine look. I don't know, something like that. And then they also have these complexion products. So this is their pressed finishing powder. And then they have two bronzers. So I didn't really know what shade to get, so I got them both. I think this one would be good, but then this one would be even better to blend it out. I have, and I feel like I will always go back to my Dollar Tree brushes. I love them. I forget how much I really do. I started building my collection when I was younger from Dollar Tree brushes. So as I'm now on my big old age and I'm still buying them, it's kind of funny. But I really love the Sassy and Chic ones. I bought these quite a bit ago. So I bought a couple months ago, and then I found them again. These are kind of hard to find, I'm not going to lie. But then they also introduced this one too. But for the brushes, I ended up getting this foundation brush. Now, we need to be so for real. This is not a foundation brush. This is definitely a bronzer brush. I mean, just look at that. I don't know what foundation you're going to be applying this with, but I don't think this would work with any of that. But let's be real, I never pay attention to when a brush says it's specifically for this. I will use it for what I want it to, not for what it says it is. But I also ended up getting this powder brush. Now this one I'll be using for powder blush because this is just the right shape that I love. And then I ended up getting this blush brush. I think I'm going to be using this for liquid bronzer because this is just a good shape, and I've really been loving this like type of size for bronzer. But this is so fun and it's so cool, and I'm excited that I finally had Dollar Tree because these are kind of expensive too for what they are. So this is their silicone makeup blender. I see the Dalian girlies using these for their lip combos, and I want one, so I finally found one, and I'm gonna be using these for all of my lippies. Now I also ended up getting these ones from MB, so this is a must-have beauty. Now these are both foundation brushes. I don't know what type of foundation, but I'm going to be using these for my pressed powders because look at that. That is not for foundation. Look at the density. There's no density to this. And for a foundation brush, there needs to have some sort of density because it would not hold it. But these are going to be perfect for pressed and loose powder. I'm excited about these. So I ended up finding these two deodorants. I am an aluminum-free girly, and aluminum-free deodorant has finally hit Dollar Tree. And I'm so excited about that. Aluminum-free has definitely come a long way. It used to be so expensive and really hard to find. And now we can finally find it at the Dollar Tree, so it's making it more accessible, and I'm happy about that because I know how much hard it was to buy those $7 aluminum-free deodorants when I was barely starting my college years. So I get it. But these two are from Power Stick, and they are 0% aluminum-free. So this one is Pacific Nights, and then this one's a Peony Coconut. These smell so good. I love the scent of this one. It smells so fresh and so clean. So I'm excited to see if these actually work. You know, I like to test deodorants out. I do. I think it's kind of an odd thing that I like to do, but I do. Now, these are the last items. So they're not really like makeup, but they are like beauty in a sense. So I ended up getting these Band-Aids from Curate. So it comes with 3 different sizes. I like having these. You never know when you need a Band-Aid. So I like having these in my backpack, with my purse, and just having these around. And then this is for a mask that I'm going to do. I need a clay mask, but you can't use a certain, I don't know why. Actually, I think I just don't want to use one of my bowls. So I thought using one of these, I can wash it, I can clean it, and it will just specifically be for my face mask. So I got this one. This is from Rubbermaid Take-Alongs. I like it. It's nice. It's big. There's really nothing to it. So it's going to be fun for my mask. Okay, everybody. So many goodies. Dollar Tree has been stepping it up, and I love to see it. I grew up on Dollar Tree and Dollar Tree makeup. So I don't know. It's just so fun seeing all these beauty finds, and they definitely have stepped up in the last couple of years in terms of their makeup. So I definitely do think that extra 25 cents has added up. Well, technically, they've gone up even more. Some Dollar Trees are $2 per product. I, at the moment, have not seen that, and I'm terrified until that day comes, because what do you mean $2 per product? Be for real. But anyways, that's besides the point. But we will make it a point. But for right now, it is besides the point. But I'm excited to know what you guys have any thoughts on, because I know a lot of people have been buying from Dollar Tree. It's definitely become very popular. It's really viral. Like, a lot of this stuff has gone viral. There's so many things that I didn't find across these collections. So sort of let me know what you guys have found. I'm still on the lookout for those hand sanitizers. The like spray ones, never found them. Don't know. I don't even know if they exist, or if it's just like a online thing. Who knows? But yeah, so totally let me know, what are your favorite finds from Dollar Tree? Have you guys tried any of these products? What are your go-tos from the dollar store? Because I need to know, whether it's home, beauty, wellness, whatever you guys buy. Totally let me know. I also used to get books. So if you guys have a favorite book, totally let me know, because I used to have my whole book collection. Well, before before it like got destroyed, but I had a huge book collection. But I had a whole bunch from the dollar store, so I also really love getting the books from there too. But yeah, so totally let me know, what are your guys' thoughts. But this is it for today's haul. Okay, bye!